When something feels uncertain, work shifting, a relationship destabilizing, a decision looming, you clean, not casually, not "I'll just tidy up." Precisely. Drawers get reorganized, files get renamed, desks get cleared, closets get recalibrated. It's almost surgical. And if someone interrupts you and asks, "Why are you cleaning right now?" you don't always have an answer. You just know it helps, which is confusing because the problem isn't the room. The problem is invisible. So why does reorganizing something visible feel stabilizing? 1. You stabilize what you can touch. Stress introduces uncertainty, unanswered outcomes, unclear timelines, unpredictable behavior. Your mind starts modeling possibilities. What if this happens? What if that shifts? What if I miscalculated? Internal variables multiply. You can't immediately control them, so your system looks for controllable inputs, and the environment is immediate. Move this here, sort this stack, group these objects, eliminate this pile. Instant feedback, instant order. You're not avoiding the stress. You're reducing chaos somewhere your nervous system can measure. 2. Visible order lowers mental entropy. When your environment is scattered, your brain holds micro updates about it. That paper needs review. That object is out of place. That surface is incomplete. Under normal conditions, it's background noise. Under stress, that noise amplifies because your cognitive load is already high. So you eliminate visible variables. Clear desk, clear counter, clear floor. Each resolved surface is one less active input. It's not about aesthetics. It's about entropy reduction. You're lowering the number of open loops your brain has to track. And when the visible world feels stable, your nervous system recalibrates. If cleaning shouldn't fix the real problem, why does your breathing slow once the room is ordered? Why does clarity return? 3. You translate abstract stress into concrete action. Some people process stress verbally. They talk it out, rehash, vent. You process kinetically. You move objects, restructure layouts, resequence systems. Because abstract uncertainty is hard to grep, but physical structure, that's tangible. When you reorganize a drawer, you create a beginning, middle, and end. When you label a file, you define a category. When you throw something away, you close a loop. You're turning ambiguity into geometry. That shift restores agency. 4. You crave predictability under pressure. Stress often means unpredictability. A decision could go either way. A conversation could shift tone. An outcome could destabilize plans. Your brain dislikes unstable models, so you create microzones of predictability. This goes here. That belongs there. This is complete. In an uncertain world, order is proof that some systems still respond to logic. You're not obsessing. You're reasserting causality. Action equals result. That cause and effect clarity soothes you. You're not distracting yourself. You're restoring structural safety. 5. External structure reinforces internal structure. Here's the part you probably haven't named. When your environment is chaotic, your thoughts feel more scattered. When your environment is clean, your thinking sharpens. Not magically, mechanically. Fewer visual interruptions, fewer pending reminders, fewer micro-decisions. Your working memory frees up, and once it frees up, you can finally think about the real issue. Cleaning isn't the escape, it's the precondition. You clear the external board so you can play the internal game. 6. Precision equals control. Notice this. When you stress clean, you don't just shove things into a drawer. You align them. You categorize. You optimize. It becomes exact because precision signals mastery, and mastery counters helplessness. If something in your life feels outside your influence, you subconsciously increase precision somewhere else. It's not random. It's compensation for unpredictability. Some people numb stress. You restructure around it. But here's the tension. At what point does ordering the environment become a substitute for confronting the uncertainty itself? 7. You use order to buy cognitive space. You know the real problem still exists. The conversation still needs to happen. The decision still needs to be made. The outcome is still uncertain. But after you've cleaned, you feel clearer, less compressed, because now your brain isn't juggling environmental noise on top of emotional uncertainty. You've bought bandwidth, and bandwidth creates composure. That's why after reorganizing, you can finally sit down and think, not react, think. 8. You don't clean because you're avoidant. You clean because you're strategic. Slow this down. You organize when stressed because visible structure lowers mental entropy. You reduce anxiety by stabilizing what can be stabilized. Most people process stress through expression. You process stress through restructuring. You don't need noise to dissipate tension. You need order to absorb it. The real question isn't, why do I start cleaning when I'm overwhelmed? It's this: what internal uncertainty are you trying to create enough clarity to finally face?